Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Brian. Well, the Pelicans head coach Willie Green raves about Brandon Ingram. He said, Brandon's otherworldly talented, has an extremely high basketball IQ. He's a great teammate, a great human being. It's just fun to be around him, to coach him, and to learn from him. BA, two-way street.
Hey, it doesn't get much better than that, Allie. Thanks for that. These teams feature great front courts, Brent. A little throwback to the old days of the NBA, when big men ruled.
Well, the game has become so perimeter-oriented. These guys have a lot of skill, and they're going to be able to operate inside a phone booth, and we'll see if these big guys can find a way to dominate uniquely in the way that they bring their offensive prowess.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. All three shooters are out there. The splash triplets, Curry, Clay, and Poole. Green out there with Andrew Wiggins. And for the Pelicans, Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. Brandon Ingram out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. And it's the Warriors to start out. Curry passes to Green. Here's Thompson. Poole outside. Pass to Curry. Poole, a screen on McCollum. Here's Curry. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, when you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
And here's Valanciunas. Now here's Ingram. Valanciunas with a screen on Poole. Clock at 6. 11 feet out. Second shot opportunity. And Valanciunas with the lay-in.
Well, the effort and the power that Valanciunas can play with puts him in great position to grab rebounds like that.
Curry passes to Green. Uses the glass on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. And that one's good. Ingram.
Brandon Ingram at that size constantly has a shooting window that's open. Brandon Ingram has been very serious about his commitment to grow his game, and it's showing up in his playmaking ability.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
McCollum outside. Back to Ingram. Offensive board. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, Zion bringing it right there, crashing the glass, and relentless energy to get the ball.
Pass to Poole. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. He's off on that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Yeah, the assist numbers for Ingram have been steadily improving.
It'd be awesome to talk to Brandon Ingram about the details, BA, that he's seeing on the floor and how the game is slowing down in this facet. Not the scoring side, but in how he's recognizing defenses on the floor and just how he's manipulating them much better.
Ingram can't get that one to fall. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. McCollum against Curry. Green with a screen on McCollum. And a deep 3 from Curry. Curry with another miss. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's McCollum. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
I feel like when CJ gets a couple of these to go, it accentuates his ability and confidence to score from the outside as well.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Pass to Poole. Curry, a screen on Ingram. Poole with the ball. Guarded by Valanciunas. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
And Poole able to just slip right into his shot.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Ingram finds Valanciunas. McCollum outside. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors leading. Poole outside. Pass to Curry. Wiggins outside. Here's Green. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Not easy to stop Draymond Green in that situation. Big and strong and uses his size well.
New Orleans calls timeout.
After a couple of injury-plagued seasons where they missed the playoffs, the Warriors have returned to their winning ways, and just how impressive has that been?
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Here's Hernan Gomez. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And no good. The Pelicans trail. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Hayes. Hayes with a screen. Finished off by Hayes.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's Thompson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, B.A. 37 points from him in one quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
Now here's Hayes. Murphy's shot is off. DiVincenzo with it. Hayes picks him up. Takes a step back. Outside, DiVincenzo. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by DiVincenzo. Thompson's got 5 points.
I mean, he can just put in difficult shots from time to time, not affected at all by the contact.
Thompson with the block. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Alvarado. DiVincenzo covering. Pass to Murphy. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. They get it back.
Well, beating everybody to the ball, Willie doesn't always get his number called, so he's got to put in the extra work and find these efforts in the offensive glass.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Ingram with the ball. Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. C.J. McCollum is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. That's the Pelicans 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
The 3 from Curry. The Pelicans pull it in.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's McCollum. He can't get it to go, and Golden State will go the other way with it.
Think about New Orleans and the atmosphere that is around this city and kind of vibrancy to it. It can be challenging for professional athletes here.
DiVincenzo against Ingram. DiVincenzo can't hit. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Williamson. Here's Ingram. Williamson with a screen on DiVincenzo. Ingram finds Williamson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And the food and fun atmosphere of New Orleans is certainly infectious, Brent.
Oh, no doubt. Incredible tradition down here and so much great food, B.A. I mean, right now I'm thinking about a beignet. How about you and me after the game? We go grab something, yeah?
Oh, that sounds good, man. Maybe a little crawfish etouffee. I left my wallet back at the hotel.
That's not good.
And that one misses.
I mean, the excitement around Zion is completely undeniable. He's so explosive and he's so dynamic. It'll be interesting to see where he can take his talents.
Wiggins, he's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for DiVincenzo. And he sinks the second. Brent at the center position. It does feel like we're seeing a re-emergence of the big man, the traditional 5.
Yeah, B.A., I think it comes down to whether or not you have one. And I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional 5 is part of your action.
And here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Sinks it from distance. Curry's got 8 points.
And this is what you think of first with Curry. His three-point shooting ability is just otherworldly.
Ingram, the pass to McCollum. Valanciunas with it. Green covering. Pass to Ingram. Back to Valanciunas. Second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
Valanciunas moving very well right there, able to slip by the defender, get a little contact. That's not enough. He still gets the finish.
Curry against McCollum. Goes up on the baseline. Curry, no good.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Pass to McCollum. Here's Williamson, hounded by Wiggins. An open look for Ingram, and too long on the shot. The Warriors have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Green, the pass to Poole. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. The three from Curry. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Green.
Well, Draymond doesn't just come down with the rebound. He goes right back up aggressively to score.
Curry against McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Poole. Ingram, the pass to Valanciunas. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Outside, Green. Outside Curry. Lets the three fly. And that one's good. Now 4 for 10.
It doesn't matter. I mean, once Steph Curry crosses half court, you're in trouble.
Pass to Williamson. And here's McCollum. Here's the floater. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began.
C.J. McCollum has been a scoring machine for years, and the fact he does it with that much balance off the bounce makes him fun to watch.
Kuminga with a screen on Ingram. Poole, the pass to Kuminga. Over Ingram. Kuminga's shot is off. For New Orleans, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Ingram finds Valanciunas. A minute 31 left in the second. 2 points. That one goes. Well, and with McCollum, his combo guard skill set would be valuable for any roster.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, this guy not only can score, get into the mid-range and shoot threes, give him some ball handling duties. Have him set some guys up on the pick and roll, and C.J. can get the job done.
What's up? The free throw drops from Valanciunas.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
Curry's shot is off. The Pelicans trail. 1:14 left in the first half. To the inside. Here's Nance. And he can't get that one. The Warriors go the other way with it. And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Greg.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
Down low. Here's Valanciunas. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Punishing inside Valanciunas, getting room to do damage.
Pass to Looney. Thompson outside. 34 seconds left in the second quarter. Back to DiVincenzo. Let's go with a 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Pass to Nance. Here's Murphy. Graham for 3. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Warriors on top, up by 2. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, trailing by 2. 2022. What a year for Golden State. Another NBA title.
Unbelievable. From the worst record in the league, climbing back on top, getting their big three healthy. Man, as long as you have a healthy Steph Curry, I think you're going to have a chance to get there. What a run they were on.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. All three shooters are out there. The splash triplets, Curry, Clay, and Poole. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green. Poole against Ingram. Back to Poole. Launches it. McCollum pulls it in. And New Orleans shooting only 42%. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Curry with it. And it's Ingram picking him up. Green with a screen on Ingram. Curry passes to Green. McCollum with a steal. Here's Jones, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Thompson outside. Inside. Here's Wiggins. Good D by Williamson. New Orleans in the lead. Outside Ingram. Stolen by Poole. Pass to Thompson. Over Ingram. And the Warriors miss again. It's stolen by Green. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. New Orleans making some changes. Hernan Gomez comes in for Valanciunas. And Hayes is subbed in for Williamson. And Golden State also making a switch. Kuminga's checked in. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Now Poole. Thompson outside. The 3 ball. Buries it from 3. Thompson's got 8 points.
Just love the flow and the mechanics of what Clay does so efficiently with that J.
Brent, during his first year and a half in the league, Jordan Poole really struggled.
That seems so long ago, but go back to that 2021 G League bubble time and those 22 points a game that Jordan Poole was pouring in. I think that was just such a shot of confidence into Jordan Poole's game. And since then, we've just seen a vastly improved, more confident player.
Wiggins against Ingram. Pass to Poole. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. McCollum outside. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Hayes with a screen on Wiggins. Ingram with the ball. Kuminga defends. Hayes misses. Golden State is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Wiggins, and good on the 7-footer. And the Warriors lead by 3.
The length of Wiggins helping him out. They're able to stretch it up on the inside and find a shot.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
There's McCollum with the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Stolen by Jones. Pass to McCollum. The rebound by Klay Thompson. The Warriors have got just 2 of 6 in the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Misses off the right iron.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Pass to Ingram. Now here's McCollum. Now Ingram. Shot clock at 5. And the Pelicans miss again.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
He's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
New Orleans calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. .125 left in the third.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelicans squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
Here's Daniels. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shoots over Thompson. Daniels misses. All right, so about the Pelicans. What has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
Pass to Looney. With the fadeaway. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle to halt the run. Here's Hernan Gomez. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman.
And Wiseman using the length, swatting that one away.
Nance the screen. Tries again. And Nance with the slam.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Warriors ahead. They're up by 3. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Ingram and Zion, the former Dukies, in it forward. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Alvarado in at the 1. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. The Pelicans trail. Pass to Ingram to tie it up. Called in by Curry.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
No coverage that time. And the Warriors lead by 6.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Wiggins against Ingram. And he gets that one.
Well, when he gets around there, because he's so long and so quick off the floor, Brandon Ingram tough to stop.
Pass to Green. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. DiVincenzo on the wing. McCollum defends. Here's Green. And he makes it on the layup.
Draymond Green with only one thing on his mind when he gets that close, and that's collecting 2 points.
Now here's McCollum. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Williamson. No good that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. DiVincenzo, pass to Curry. Inside, here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
That's what happens. You play up on Curry too much, and then he finds an angle, delivers the ball. Devastating pick and roll.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
McCollum against DiVincenzo. Stolen by Wiggins. In transition, here come the Warriors. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, Wiggins, the theft, that starts to break.
McCollum outside. Pass to Williamson. And here's Ingram outside. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. The Warriors have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Green, the pass to Wiggins. Count that bucket. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Pass to Alvarado. McCollum with it. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Wiggins. And again, no good by New Orleans. DiVincenzo with it. Now Green. McCollum defends. And it's Green missing. New Orleans now, time running out. McCollum outside. Pass to Williamson. Out to McCollum. Hangs. And Williamson gets it to go.
Well, the key to defending Zion in the paint is don't let him get the ball. After he touches it, damage is going to get done.
Curry finds Green. The kick out to Wiggins. DiVincenzo against McCollum. DiVincenzo can't hit. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And there's the lob. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
And the Warriors call time here. They lead by 8. A minute 29 left in the fourth. Pelicans making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for DiVincenzo. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Thank you for that, Allie. A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter. Curry, and he makes it.
Now, there are nights he makes it look easy. Tonight, he's making it look even easier.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Oh, the energy and focus on display. Saw an opportunity to get inside, and they continue to build at this lead.
McCollum against Curry. McCollum's shot is off.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Warriors.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Draymond Green.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
He's just a hard guy not to foul. C.J. McCollum is so versatile as a scorer, you never know which move he's going to go to.
First free throw is good.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
And McCollum drops them both. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Williamson against Wiggins. Down low. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Wiggins. And the Warriors lead by 12. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth. McCollum outside. On the wing, Jones. Ingram against Poole. And that one's good. Ingram.
Brandon Ingram, a constant threat on the offensive end. A little bit of work right there in the mid-range.
McCollum against Curry. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Stefan. A big-time victory tonight. What aspect of this win pleases you the most?
It was a full team effort. Obviously, you look at the stat sheet, but the little things I'm talking about that we did to win the game tonight are huge. And that's when it's winning time, we showed up, and that means a lot.
It's got to feel good to see it come together. Thanks so much.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Draymond Green.